Hey Taurus, thanks for stopping by. We're going to do your career and finance reading, so let's get into it. All right, Taurus. Well, there's something for sure about a false start. I was getting that when I was shuffling. It's like you've come from some sort of difficulties financially. You may have had some sort of financial loss or feel like you lost your financial independence in some way. There's like a lot of worry that is coming with this. It could also be that you did not come from much, or you struggled financially for a long time. And now you're moving, into better times, essentially. There's also something about, like fluctuation, trying to move forward. I'm going to just look at these really quick. For anybody new, I do take the cards off the table on occasion just to feel them up. I also feel like there's some sort of balancing act. It could have to do with like a coworker or something like that. You may be going back and forth about something. It's something about a raise or an offer. You're just kind of going back and forth with it. It could have something to do with your manager. Your manager could be contemplating giving you a raise. So I don't know if you're up for review or what. If you're a manager and you are doing reviews, there's like a juggling act with giving raises. You might feel like you're forced to give a raise to somebody who doesn't actually deserve it or something like that. Okay. There is going to be like celebration, you guys. It's some sort of big deal. And it's definitely like a new cycle for sure. It's almost like you're not waiting any longer. Any delays that have happened as far as your like finances, something is opening up here. There could be like an adjustment to your income rather than like a raise, because I feel like this affects more than just you. Because I feel like I'm seeing like coworkers celebrating with you. For some of you, there could be a level up where you're given a management position. But also, I feel like you push through whatever financial difficulties you've had in the past, or this could be like career moves. There might have been difficulties moving up or something like that. It's like you're pushing through and it's going to pay off. Okay, so moving to the future. Okay, I just want to thank everybody who has like shared, subscribed, and left comments. I really appreciate it, you guys. Also, all my readings are timeless, so feel free to peruse. Okay, yeah, I'm getting like this level up here. This one. Oh, definitely. You're like seeing something. It could have to do with the structure of wherever you work. It could have to do with like higher ups or something like that. It's almost like you're in the loop. The other thing I'm getting is you could be a business owner, or you decide to start your own business. There's just like this level up, you guys. You're also seeing a lot of potential. It's like you're being discerning of where you put your energy. Nope. So whatever this level up is, it leads you to seeing like potentials, and possibilities, like whether that's in your own skill set or like where you're headed. Yeah, that's not it. And so then, with these potentials, you're kind of like going through like, it's almost like the pros and cons of them. I'm putting aside the ones that don't meet like expectations or something like that. Okay. You're enjoying it though. you're enjoying seeing these possibilities. I think especially, you know, if this relates to difficulties in the past financially or with your career. But yeah, you're just like seeing these potentials and then kind of discerning which ones are like viable or which ones like speak to you kind of thing. Okay. There's going to be like, there might be a bit of chaos while things like, there might be a bit of chaos while things settle, I'm getting. There could be like some sort of disappointment with a partnership. So that it honestly could be like a job or something, like maybe you're rejected or something like that. Or disappointment with some sort of choice. It can also be, okay, let me get one more. It can also be that there's some, I feel like you know this person though. It could be like a coworker or something, or a boss. I just feel like they're going to ease some sort of disappointment. It's like you're still not feeling like this sense of like stability. I think because of the possibilities and potentials that you're seeing, it's not like set in stone yet, you guys. It's coming though, like I can feel it. It's just, I see like 7 or 8 different like paths or routes you can take. There's like huge choices for you. And it's almost like there's enough options that it's not heavy on you. Like it doesn't feel like, you know, you only have 2 options and like neither of them are good type of thing. It's like the options that are available for you. Maybe there's like 8 options, okay? Like 8 different paths you can take. And the viable ones that you can see yourself kind of taking, maybe that leaves you with like 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? Or even 3. And so it's like there's not this heaviness, like your whole world depends on this choice or whatever. It just feels like it's like unsettled or unfinished, like unfinished business, you know what I mean? So as this like projecting out, I do see you finding stability. You're going to be in a better place than you are now. Whether that, I mean, it is financially, I definitely see more money, but also like your position. There's something about your position or where you place yourself. What is it, like economically? So that could be, you know, you buy a house or something like that, or you pay off your mortgage. And so you have like this, you know, large investment, or it could be with a job, you know, where it's like more options, more money. You might have been in like a dead end job before, and now you have these options to move forward where there's, you know, potential for growth. Also, some of you might be in school. This is coming up for a lot of the readings. So you could be in school or taking classes, like to expand your skill set. It's interesting because I feel boss energy. I mean, with Aries recently, it feels like this is coming up a lot, like a ton of drive and just like this get it done type of energy. And I feel that, but it's like you still have a ways to go for whoever this is for. If this is about college, if you're like graduating, you know, you might be starting like at the bottom and having to work your way up, but there's so much potential, you guys. There's just so much potential. This disappointment could be like where you saw yourself, you might not get that position, or, you know, you don't have the skills for it, or something like that. But I also feel like this is part of your path. I know nobody wants to hear that, especially when, you know, there's financial suffering type stuff. But it's it's preparing you for something. You just may not know what that is yet. but there is a lot of like guidance. Like there's multiple cards on here. Like you're being guided. So I know that it doesn't always feel like it's in your best interest, especially when, you know, you're struggling and things like this, or when things are like up and down, right? But there is a purpose. So just try to keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of drive and motivation. So even in these moments where it doesn't feel like you're progressing or you have a long way to go, just stay true to your path because you're going to get there. All right, Taurus. Well, I hope this helps someone, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.